the gossip, local and global. Oh, celebrity gist.
Okay. Alright, so just because I saw that one.
Yes, because that's why I put that one there.
So guys, studio silence, phones on silence, mics are up. Hey, time for entertainment, Lagos. It's time for the excitement in the midst of the rain. Lagos, it's time for the Grapevine 981 here on Smooth 98.1. You've got Folu.
Yes, and we also have Valentine in the studio as per usual. And we've got very special guests in the studio with us. This morning we have invited to the studio the very lovely Tanea. Good morning, how are you?
Good morning, so good to be here.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
And as usual, we have our Thursday analyst. We've got James Silas in the building. Yeah. And we have also got Oris in here, just dripping swagoo and slight rain. Slight rain, swagoo and slight rain. Slight rain drip.
But fantastic.
Hey,
Well done.
we like it. In true Grapevine tradition, we are going to be talking brand new music. Tanea's got a track out, and we are going to introduce her to you properly. But we're also going to introduce everyone as well. So Tanea, Cameroonian.
Yes, I'm Cameroonian.
Based in Berlin.
Based in Ghana.
In Ghana now. Ah, there you
ma'am.
go. Okay, so tell us a little bit about your musical journey and about you.
It's a long story, but to cut it short, I started singing in the school choir, in my school choir, because I was choir prefect. I went to boarding. I was born and raised in Cameroon, and then I went to boarding school in the Northwest Province in Bamenda, and I was choir prefect for about 4 years back to back because I got voted twice. And yes,
You got the guest shows on lock.
I was very strict. I took choir practice very seriously. So it all started there, and then from there I created my own small choir, and I was singing in church a lot, and then I transitioned into taking it more professionally.
I was very good with tenor, so yeah, I guess.
Really? Excuse me, this is not about you.
I was. I'm claiming it. My claim to
Throwback
fame.
anyway.
It's
a throwback.
Yeah, throwback. Yeah, true.
It was,
Thursday.
but that's definitely where like I trained my ear, you know. So because I literally had to learn like alto, tenor, soprano, learn the songs, and actually teach because we couldn't read notes and we didn't have instruments, just drums. So I would literally teach each and every single part. So that's how I trained my ear, and then from there I went to songwriting, and then from songwriting I went to releasing my content.
Okay. We are going to be examining said content this morning.
Yes.
I feel like I want to introduce my analyst again, just because I think it's nice. It's a throwback. So let's just say, Oris, please, may we know you? May we know you, sir?
I want to know
Well, my name is Oris Aigbokhaevbolo. It's kind of
Sorry,
tricky
please
to pronounce.
go back again.
Here we go again. Oris all the time.
No,
Oh, yeah, say this now.
don't
Say this
leave it
really
out.
slowly.
Okay.
Follow.
Aye.
Bo,
Bo,
Kai.
Kai,
It's not Kai. It's
Hi.
Let that go.
Aigbokhae.
Aigbokhaevbolo.
Aigbokhae.
The G is silent.
Say that. No, say follow.
Aigbokhaevbolo.
2 over 10, but it's fine.
Wow,
You will survive.
2. You are harsh. I'll switch off your mic after. Okay.
I was going to repeat after her, but let me just skip that.
All right, Jim. That's
Thank
But
fine.
it's easy. Aigbokhaevbolo.
And the Cameroonian gets it.
I believe in her. Listen, her ear is trained.
I'm also biased too,
That's
by
the
the way.
difference.
Exactly.
Fine girl, this morning. This is what's happening.
James.
Okay, but Lagos, let's focus and get into our brand new music. James, please introduce
It's
yourself.
Silas.
May we know you? Just Google, hey, when you're
Oh,
bad,
wow.
you're bad. Please search him out on the interwebs.
That was a drop.
I like it. It was a nice job.
It
yes.
was.
That was.
Okay,
I'll
cool.
do that next time.
Before the J
Okay.
became
They can't
silent.
find me.
Brand new music. So we've spoken a little bit today about her background. Let's hear a little bit about her music. Don't forget to join us in conversation. Send us your WhatsApp messages to the number 0809 444 0981 or tweet at us. Just use the hashtag Grapevine981. We are about to listen to Text Me by Tanea. It was directed by David Nicole Say. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely. All right, let's check it out.
He's kind of popular in Ghana, right?
He's one of my favorite directors to work with.
Yeah, he's based in Ghana, isn't he?
Yeah.
Lundi matin, je t'attends. Jeudi matin, je
So meanwhile,
t'attends.
that's producer or director
Vendredi, je t'attends.
for the video, right? Who produced
Producer
the
is
song?
Clem,
Lundi matin, je
Nigeria.
t'attends. Jeudi matin, je t'attends. Oh, vendredi, je t'attends. Je sais pas quoi dire, oh, je sais pas quoi dire, oh, fais-moi bisou.
studio.
Je sais pas quoi dire.
Mike Shura.
All right, the sounds of Tanae, and she's also in the studio. The song is called "Text Me." I'm assuming that that's French at the beginning of the song.
Yeah, that's French.
There you go, because I'm rubbish, completely failed French. Despite the fact I even had a French governess, I think I didn't like my French governess, so I was very anti as a result.
You can say bonjour, bonjour.
Listen, every time I think of speaking French, Spanish comes out instead. That's how much I dislike. Yeah,
You can say bonjour, bébé.
bonjour.
Bonjour, baby.
I was
Ah.
thinking of sorry, French. Actually, I want to say sorry.
Désolé.
But let me just leave.
Désolé.
Désolé.
Désolé, yeah,
But it's
just like-
easy. Lundi matin, je t'attends. Jeudi matin, je
Ah,
t'attends.
here we
Monday,
go.
I'll wait for you. Tuesday, I'll wait for you.
Oh, all the
Wednesday,
days
I'll
of the
wait for
week.
you.
Oh, that's what the song says.
I didn't say
This is very
Sunday. I don't know
poetic.
about Sunday.
Okay.
No.
What's happening on Sunday exactly? Tell us about Sunday.
I
I'm
like
not
it.
gonna
Wow.
wait.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
Wow.
Guys, what were your thoughts on this track, James? I'd love to hear from you.
I mean, it's a cocktail of 3 languages. There's French, there was Pidgin, there was English proper. And I for a second, I thought it was the Nigerian who lived outside, that is kind of gone till now I'm hearing, okay, it's actually you were born in Cameroon.
But
So,
we're related, anyways.
You know-
Cameroonians and we.
you know,
I think
No,
my
we are
mother's
not.
people. No, because Boki, like my mother's village, Boki is
I
born like
agree.
Cameroon. So
And
yeah.
one of
Oh,
my
yeah.
best friends
Okay,
growing up
that's-
were Nigerian.
Nigerian, I agree,
Chioma.
So, oh,
There
can
you
you
go.
imagine?
There you go.
They're twins.
Hey, chef, is she a chef?
No,
No, no,
Oh,
no.
no, no.
What is this about?
I'm
There's, no,
sorry.
there's nothing like assurance
I'm
there.
just checking.
Yeah, but there were lots of Nigerians in the town in which I grew up in,
You grew up
Limbe.
in-
And yeah, like I said, one of my best friends growing up, they were twins.
Great.
They
Well,
are Nigerian.
Till today, till tomorrow, anytime. I think it's beautiful music. It sounded really, really different.
I like the way you're looking at me saying it.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
good.
I
Thank
have
you.
to.
What is
I don't
happening
do
here
this every time,
exactly?
really.
I'm not sure. It's analysis. I'm not
Today
sure.
has caused problems. today.
I'm not really sure what's going on here.
Okay, drops mic. Beautiful music.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay, Oris, go on.
I like it too. I like it a lot. I just have this. There is a
Any
bit of
comments on the
Nigerian
video
there.
as well? Sorry, because there was a video. Okay, right. I will talk about the video.
Yeah, I'm
which I
coming
saw.
back to the video
Okay,
as well.
okay.
Actually, always before you
Okay,
get back,
alright.
I grab my back.
I'm
Like, grab it back.
gonna give you my back.
Yeah, I will. First of all, actually, I forgot, and you distracted me when you said, "Why am I like the way I was looking at you?" So now, back to the video. I'm
It's
sorry,
cold
guys.
outside actually. Maybe that's what's happening here.
Back to the video. See, I thought the video was very, very artistic. I don't know who the director is.
David
David
Nichols.
Nichols.
Yeah,
this is the
this-
first time I'm seeing his work.
It was
His-
directed by David Nichols, styled by Michael Wilson.
Beautiful.
He's quite
Every
prominent in Ghana.
scene, every picture, every part of the video was very. When I was watching the video, I was thinking of, okay, if I go to this person's Instagram, this is one picture, slide the next picture. It was all beautiful. I thought it was very artistic,
Thank you so
very
much.
creative video. Fantastic.
Thank
Well
you.
done.
Shout out to my team, Aristocrat Records.
So-
Hey, AR.
As
To the world.
as James was, looking in your face and talking, I could tell.
It was so magical.
Yeah, it was magical.
Was
Yeah,
she 10 of-
I could tell. First of all, no.
All right, James, text her.
Oris, calm down.
It's like text me,
So
right?
with-
Text me.
without question, the song is amazing. The video is beautiful. But James was speaking more of your beauty
Which is
Oh,
a
I'll
show.
take it too.
than the song.
join.
Yeah, because
I'll
I was just
take it
staring
all.
into your face. and I was-
So speak of the
It's
song.
suddenly in my
the song
mind.
is nice. It's wonderful. I don't have a problem with that. I'm just looking at James with worry. A bit of concern.
Listen,
Shout out to my mom. Giving me the beauty.
she
Oh,
did
my
a good
dad.
job. She did a good job. I
Yeah.
will say I did like the song. I like that there aren't that many female love songs or love songs done by female artists that I feel are this powerful. I think that we tend to hear, at least from Nigeria and from the continent, I think we tend to hear a lot faster paced, a lot of sort of shake it, I'll shake it for you if you pay me some cash.
Shake it for your daddy.
It's always transactional, which stresses me out, which I have personal, maybe issues with. But I did like this. I liked how it felt. It's a really good song.
Yeah, I tend
Yes.
to go more for like the sensual, mellow vibe.
Yeah. Who are your influences?
You'd be surprised. Michael Jackson, Lauryn Hill, Badu,
Yeah.
Saint-Séan, Henri Tikonge, Manu Dibango, Charlotte Dipanda, just a few.
That's interesting.
Dope.
Yeah.
Dope.
I see the Erykah Badu and Erykah Badu more like really with the braids and all going on for you in the video.
Yeah, You know, there's no particular artist that I really like. I have to be like that person. It's just a little bit from that. You know, when you go to Lauryn Hill and her words and how conscious she is and how she makes me feel and how she makes me want to do more research on my history and then you go to Badu on the whole vibe and the jazz and then you go to like Ari Dikonge on the history of Cameroon and all that. So I just pick a bit. And obviously I'm a pop kid too, so I listen to loads of Destiny's Child, Aaliyah,
I see.
Britney Spears.
How about any
So that's
Nigerian
like
acts?
pop.
Any Nigerian acts?
Hold that thought because
Alright.
we've got to take a break. When we
Yes,
come
we
back,
do.
we will continue. Today is in the building. We were talking about her song. We have been talking about her song and videos called Text Me. I suggest that you check it out. She will not be handing out her number today, so you cannot text her, but you can text us via WhatsApp. The number is 0809 444 0981.
Frank Donga, and you are listening to Smooth.
It's not fair. She should give us a number.
Oh, shit.
You know something? I have a WhatsApp group chat for fans.
Amazing. Oh, so
Nice.
we will be
That's
giving out a
interesting.
number.
It's crazy.
There you go.
awesome.
I can
It's
only
crazy.
imagine.
Like I really go personal every day. They
Can the
know I'm
phone
here
handle
now.
it?
Oh, good.
I
Can
said
the phone
that.
handle it though? How many
So,
people?
guys, up
No,
on
I
our
have two
YouTube,
phones.
our YouTube live stream,
So I
just
just-
let you guys know,
so they don't have
Tanea
my
does have a
personal.
fan chat. Can you let our fans on YouTube, so everyone has to go on YouTube to find to get this information?
Yeah, I posted
just let
a
them
link
know what is
on
the number.
Facebook.
Okay.
But I can drop the number.
Yes, let us know what the number is. So see, because you guys watch us, you get exclusive content. There
Yes.
you go. Everyone else has to go to our YouTube channel.
So I write it down. Oh, so do I-
No,
Yeah,
call
you
it
can
out.
say you can say it out.
They're
You can say it
listening,
out
they're
or write it
watching,
down, and then I'll put it out there.
Treating yourself.
That's an interesting idea, actually.
Yes, it's a good idea. That's actually really good.
It's crazy because
Good
I have like
engagement.
Nigerians in there, Tanzanians,
Awesome.
Cameroonians, Ghanaians. They spent like the whole day arguing about jollof, and I was like, guys, just share my music first.
They can come up to Jollof. Like, share the music first, then come up to Jollof.
Jollof Wars. I
It's
love
a really
this.
supportive group.
Valentine, same message from
Very,
Chris.
very.
Chris said, hello, I doubt you ain't
Close to
10.
100 now.
Oh my
I started like
gosh,
3 days
really?
ago. 4 days ago.
Oh, wow.
4 days ago.
Ah,
Okay.
Chris.
I just posted the links online. And then people
Which
started
of the,
adding themselves.
Instagram, what exactly?
I posted it on Facebook.
Let me come
I was
and
like,
look.
guys, I want to open a WhatsApp group chat. Who's down? And then I added a few, and then I posted the link, and people have just been adding themselves every day.
So professionally, how long in your career?
Well, like I said, I started singing at a young age, and then I spent about the past 5 years. I say in the past 5 years, I spent about 3 years finding myself. And I feel like I'm very versatile. I can do pop, I can do house, I can do deep house, I can do techno. So I spent about 3
Please
years
don't say
working
that
with
loud.
people trying to figure shit out. And then
Awesome.
officially we started working on the project, this project now about a year and a half ago to 2 years.
An album, an EP, what is this?
The project will be coming out next year. But like the deciding
album
on my
or an EP?
direction. It's gonna be an album.
Okay.
I feel
You feel like an album?
I'm
person?
ready
Do it.
in here.
Do
for an
it.
album.
Do it. That's what we like. He's the one.
I think that's low battery. Yeah, that's text me.
Yeah, I saw low battery. I just had to go back to this. I noticed
Text me is
the
nice.
video quality is
I
in this
love
one
the
is-
guys that you chose
Yes.
in the video. I really did.
It's real,
Like,
huh?
it's nice.
Yeah, it is.
It is. And you don't
Yeah, I don't
get,
like when the boys are too pretty. I don't like
mean,
too
then it
clean.
becomes
like
so
these people are
superficial.
not on the road.
those
You
ones
are
don't
the-
see them.
Sorry.
Bad demons. Those ones are very clean, very suspect.
These are the
don't
dangerous
like
ones.
Shay,
why you laughing in the
What's
back?
just Valentine?
Why are you laughing, Shay?
Worry.
You know what I was saying out
No, for
here.
real, man.
Horns out
Once you
there.
just see them, like, you just know.
You just arrange yourself. The texture is really nice.
No, let me tell you, facts of life. When you see men that are stunning, there is a lot of
Just
problem
know.
that's coming with that.
They
And it
have
may
a
not
lot of
necessarily be
Very
them.
true.
It'll just be the situation they've created. I'm like,
But you know something?
Oh.
I think it also comes with a certain kind of level of maturity in a
Mentality, yeah.
woman
All right,
Yeah.
to say this is the kind
Okay.
of guy I want to go
studio,
for.
5 seconds.
Mics are up.
I feel like the class prefect just said shit.
Yes, it is the Grapevine brought to you by Verve. You are listening to Valentine and myself.
Folu.
And in the studio with us, we got special guest Tanea. And we have got Oris.
Me.
And we've got James Silas in the building. Yeah. We have been chatting about Tanea's new song. It's called Text Me. And there are a lot of interesting questions. She's actually quite a fascinating person. If you don't believe us, go check out her music yourself and her background.
And then
which
check
is,
out the YouTube channel as well.
yes,
Yeah.
Pan-African
Subscribe.
global citizen is what I will say. Yes, a little Pan-African,
Yeah,
but
I like
definitely a
that.
global citizen. I definitely feel that.
And if you're not watching the YouTube channel, if you're not watching us right now on Smooth 98.1 FM, you would have missed out on a very private scoop, really exclusive invites to her WhatsApp channel.
Exactly,
apparently.
WhatsApp chat. So if you want to actually chat with Tanea, you can do that. There's a WhatsApp number which we are giving out only on YouTube. Yeah, it's that simple.
Sorry.
So go subscribe. So we got messages that have also come in. First of all, Cruz, a regular commenter here, says, Valulu, I doubt you were a 10. Oh, wow. Shut down.
I'll take you
Shut down.
on that challenge.
Wow, Show says, all these looking in the studio. Me too. Let me come and look now. But lovely music. And please, let James text. Yeah, anyone who's on YouTube can definitely text. And someone just sent in a message to ask, how is her name spelled? Tanea, do you want to do the honors?
TNWEYA.
There you
That's
go.
There's an apostrophe, though.
Yes,
Yes.
T apostrophe.
There is an apostrophe. T NWEYA.
Now, is the apostrophe because it's an amalgamation of your different names? How did you come about Tanea?
You know, my for a while in Berlin, in Germany, and then they're like, hello, Tania. Tania. I was like, you know what, let me just do Tania because I don't even want to have an artist name that's, Tanya. I've heard too many Tanyas, I feel. I've heard and my real name is Jennifer Tanya. So there's a lot of Jennifers and there's a lot of Tanya. So I was like, let me just Tanya. I
ain't
like
gonna work.
Tanya.
Sounds like an action hero.
Today it works. Okay, we are going to be asking you more questions through the show, but first let's get into the rest of our new music. We've got this one. It's called Tia Roba Remix, DJ Neptune featuring Mayorkun, Mr. Eazi, Duncan Mighty, and AfroB. I'm not going to prejudge before we listen to it, and I'll come back and see what you think about the song.
That sounds like shade.
No, not
it's
really.
It's raining, so it's just expected.
Okay, let's go. So here's the song. It's called Tia Roba. Very slight
Yeah,
shade.
that has to be the most. And it starts so well.
And then
Poof, just like,
I'll tell you the story later.
All right, we're in the studio. All right, there you go. The song called Tia Roba. This is the remix. So apparently they heard the first one. They were like, we need to make this hotter. Do you think it's hot?
No.
Is it hot
Is
enough?
this too?
I don't.
There's no stew in there.
Yeah, I made the comment I made earlier because there are a lot of names in here which individually I think produce great music, but collectively I was rather concerned, and maybe rightfully so, that it would just be noisy and atypical of, is this supposed to be romantic? Because we just heard a romantic song. Today just gave us a romantic song, but this is also
This is like such a low.
meant
Sorry.
to be a romantic song. So I Valentine, any?
I'm curious as to why you came to me first.
Like it.
The first, the point where I got unhinged a bit was where he talked about Computer Village and Sierra Bar Computer Village. We know how that doesn't apply. Yes, but it does in most cases.
I don't know. I mean, I just was disturbed by that whole line from Mr. Eazi where he's like, "Mami went to the rope." I'm like, I'm like, this isn't delicate, I don't know, man.
It's just wrong.
It's just wrong.
I mean, you admit it started well.
Shout out to
Well, before they
DJ
started singing.
Neptune. Shout out to DJ Neptune.
Yes,
my
yeah,
guy.
shout out to
No
Neptune,
disrespect,
yeah,
but
yeah.
if he had spoken to me about this kind of remix, I told him not to do it. Like, because especially for me, a remix personally should sound actually different. Like, I don't want to listen to the title of the song or the song itself and it's still sounding the same thing, just with different people. You could as well done the same thing, bring them all together and just make it the same song. When you have people like Mr. Eazi, Duncan Mighty, AfroB, I mean, I feel like those times that you used to send them this same song, you have just done a different song entirely and sent to them and say, Duncan Mighty, I want you to be on this song. Mr. Eazi, I want you to be on this. Do something different entirely. And then if you must do something at all, do like a different song of all of this. So this made it just another long song and it turned out boring.
Another long song.
That's what it is.
My view on this is usually when you have artists of this caliber, you expect everybody to like try to top the other. But everybody simply just did the worst they possibly could do. I'm like, okay.
No, they didn't
So
know.
it's like,
Let me tell you how these things come out.
Okay.
Nobody tells you who else is going to be on the song. They just send
so you have to do something really
One
terrible
day,
then. You're like,
so at the end of the day, they have like 10 people, and then they say, okay, let's just do 5.
Okay, but
We
I
know,
have
but you
a
understand how
question,
DJ
though.
Neptune works.
Isn't that a little bit? I mean, the artist not being responsible for what their name is attached to. Because if someone sends you a bit of music or says, "Listen, I want to send you music for you to be on," don't you ask those questions? Is it just me? Is there something else? And shouldn't you make it a condition of your? Because that's your work, right? Because your name is now attached to something that is, I mean, arguably substandard.
Let me tell you, sometimes when friendship is involved,
On-
yeah,
What's
yeah,
that? What is
when
involved?
friendship is involved, in the whole
Okay,
thing,
fine.
they don't look at it from that business perspective. They don't want to check your what's it called, your status and people and all of those things. Just say, man, is our guy. Let's
Okay,
just do it.
Tanae, what do you think?
I don't know.
If the vibe is right,
Yeah.
do it.
Okay, if the vibe is right.
I mean, he's a DJ, so you guys could probably cut him some slack. I
No,
mean,
it's not him.
It's not
Actually,
Neptune.
he's the best person on the
Neptune
song.
did the best thing.
He's the
that
best
he
person
could.
on the song, actually.
It-
Neptune
He
is the best
created
person on the
something
song.
nice.
yes.
This guy's just, I don't know.
We've got
Sabotage.
messages coming in. Omar Sonfene up on
Sabotage.
our live stream says, not pre-judge care, pre-jury. Wow.
So-
Ozigi Miwal says, Tanae is our own Nigerian. So they have claimed you, Tanae.
Alright.
You now belong to Nigeria.
belong to us.
Just to let you know.
And then I hope that person's gonna join my group chat. Then.
Join the
Yes.
group chat. Go to YouTube. We're giving out that number in a bit. Sean says we should have prejudged because what is a tear rubber here?
And then I just said, so from
What is it?
terrible. Yeah.
Brand
It's
new.
supposed to be brand new.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what terror is
That's-
supposed to be.
yeah.
How it is used,
How it is
in
used in
the
this song, though.
is problematic
And
for so many reasons.
And this says from proper breakfast to roadside puff puff with multiple cooks. I bet, sorry, could you spell out Tan? It's not
Tenea,
Tenea. It's not
Tenea.
Tanya. It's Tenea.
T
I did.
apostrophe Neeya. All right, so just do that. Go. JJ from Mushin says, "Tear rubber what? I'm sure Smooth FM will not play this again. Yeah, you can be guaranteed." He says, "This is a typical too many hands spoil the food. Bad. It will flow with the other pangolo things."
All right,
But Yomi from Fast Track is excited.
Yes, he said, come on, the remix is hot.
Love struck eyes.
Yes, more mixes can still come out of this beautiful song by Mayorkun.
Shay,
I
Yomi,
agree.
are you on a payroll? Ugoma Chidoze says, good morning,
Folu's on
guys.
fire.
The problem with Nigerian artists is that they start well with beautiful music and then it gets to their head and then they start taking the normal dorgs. I think that's meant to be drugs.
Yeah.
They take and all hell is left loose. Loss? Ugoma, spell
Lossless.
check. Spell check. But thank you very much for that. So we are going to keep it moving now into entertainment gist. Davido suggests that his concert at Eko Hotel was not approved, or Eko Atlantic, sorry, was not approved. Eko Hotel, yes, was not approved for political reasons. He was like, oh, I will support now the highest Demfi do be that. I will support who I want to support, and I will not switch sides over a bleeping venue. It's Bleep Them, December 27th. New venue will be announced soon. Very interesting, and is now also sad because now Eko Atlantic as well was not approved. I wonder why. Well, David is implying that this is a political stuff, but please can we cast our mind back to David's concert where how many thousands of people were rammed into a space meant for a fraction of the amount of people that it was dangerous.
Yes.
Like fundamentally dangerous. Why does he not see it? Are people not telling him? Was he not present
I do not,
at his own concert?
I do not think they are well informed because most people, venues, especially management of venues, really consider a lot of factors besides just the crowd or the money. They look at security.
Yeah.
They consider security as a prime factor.
Yeah, I mean, and then it's
Could it be both?
That's good.
No, I mean, because I feel like...
I mean, you
Okay.
can get a bigger
I mean-
venue with more people. Then.
Yes.
Yes,
That's
you
good
get
for him.
a bigger venue with more people, but we don't know because he hasn't told us why Eko Atlantic didn't approve it. We don't know if they discussed numbers. We don't know if they asked them
Exactly.
what are the restrictions to it. So
Right.
that's why I'm a
We
bit
don't know.
concerned at the fact that David is going out and talking about PDP, APC, where you're not even supposed to be talking about this. You already cautioned as a corper for doing this. You are serving NYC. You are not supposed to be showing partisanship at the moment, and you're still using your platform to incite political disturbances.
Who's his daddy?
Oh, I did it. But 30 billion gang, Roshi. We see you. But yeah, no, let's just think about that. And he would never be in a concert with that many people. You wouldn't do it yourself. So why do you think it's okay for people to be crammed in?
Yeah.
That
And then
That's
it's
true,
also
though.
a
That's-
wake-up call to the industry pretty much because, look, today if you want to have that kind of big capacity or, large number kind of concert, there are only probably one place that comes to mind, so to speak. So maybe it's time for us to actually pay attention and actually expand and, on the options.
Okay. Anyway, I don't think it's the same date. Besides, I hear some other people are planning concert in the same venue. So
He has a lot of
Oh,
fans.
yeah.
He has a lot.
Davido has a lot of
Yeah,
them.
he does. But it's okay. Restrict them now. Up the price. Just say you can't enter beyond this. But oh well. Okay, we have got more stories to get to. I guess let's go over to Frank Edoho's wife, who is advising parents to teach their girl children that getting a man is not the ultimate in life.
Preach.
She felt very strongly about it and kind of went on a series. Please teach your girls getting a man is not the ultimate. They don't have to do jazz for him to love her. And also teach your boys to treat everyone well, including women. Start observing the way they speak to your house staff. Tell all your kids that self-development is a lifelong learning. Very, very interesting. Guys, what you make of this?
It makes a lot of sense. I mean, I have a daughter. What I try to do is let her know that you don't need anybody, to take you, be a woman of yourself. If anybody can, they can go online and actually sort of read these things and then vibe with it. It's the fact, it's the truth.
I find it so interesting that you make her feel that way, and I feel like it's really important because, for example, in my family, we grew up middle class, but my dad made sure that he gave me as much as he possibly could, like it came from him, and because of that, now nothing a man would do will impress me because I've seen it before, and it's also made me feel like, I want to have my own stuff. I want to focus on myself. I don't need a man to
make you happy, give you the things that you want. I mean,
it's interesting we say this, and I think when the issue is addressed head on, we all agree. But I had a very fascinating experience yesterday, and big shout out to our Puff Puff guy that came through for Smooth FM's birthday. That Puff Puff was a legit. It was a legit Puff Puff.
Looking at
I have to say that.
you have to be your mind.
Let's say don't judge me. You missed. Sorry, it's okay.
Yeah,
It's another time. We'll invite you.
No,
We'll
today.
invite you for another time. It's okay.
Is it in Nigeria like in Cameroon? Because in
can
Cameroon
show
only early in the morning you get
What?
But
Yes,
the
yeah,
reason
early
I brought
morning
it up
too, yeah.
is because he was talking to me and says, we spoke about this and this before, blah blah. But I see that you're still not married and you're not making plans for it.
Who said that?
Is it the Puff Puff guy?
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was
Are you
a real.
serious?
Yes, it was a real thing. Like, and I was like, well, I'm quite happy with life, and I spend my time being focused on being happy and contentment. It's like, yeah, but you're not making plans.
enjoying your own company.
If you don't make plans, how are you going to get there?
But
The reason I bring that up is because in general, it's okay to tell individuals, but society has created an idea that you must have certain ideals. You must be married at a certain point. You must have X, Y, Z. So yes, don't depend on a man, but you have not married. At every wedding, at every somebody's getting engaged. Why have you no? Make time now. This education
Will I say an African or a Nigerian thing?
it is definitely African.
Yeah, because
it's the
back
same
then,
in
they don't-
Cameroon.
Nobody cares about.
But that guy, man.
In Nigeria, nobody cares about
No,
marriage.
I'm saying out there. Outside Africa, nobody's
Really?
asking to say,
That's
you're
not
not
really
getting married.
true.
No, I think
don't think
Yeah, I think
I have
everybody
friends
just
outside
wants
that do.
perpetuate the species.
Yeah. Yes.
I think is it possible that when you get to a certain age and you've achieved everything you could possibly achieve, you get to that phase where like, I wish I had a partner. But that's healthy.
Yeah, actually,
individual.
But
that's
you see,
true.
partner and
Actually.
marriage is almost
Two
different.
things.
They're
Not
interested
in
whether
Nigeria,
you have
Shao.
partner. No, in Nigeria, it's
Not in
different. I'll tell
Nigeria.
you why. Because you can say, I want a lifelong partner. Because like, what is that? You want to be living in sin? That's why I'm saying it's not necessarily the same
my
thing.
point, yeah, but that's what I'm saying, right? Because in Nigeria, the idea of partnership is marriage.
Yeah, that's what I say. So marriage is marriage.
Essentially,
Partnership is there's something wrong with
Exactly.
it.
Partnership
like-
is what are you talking about?
If you get married for the wrong reasons, you might end up really being like miserable.
I'll bet you the Pop guy is listening right now. He's probably thinking, but I was using it to check you.
I know. No, the purple guy wants to marry me. That's
But
okay.
I have
Oh,
a question,
really?
though. I have a question though.
Yes.
Do you think that marriage is easy on men than women?
No.
No, I don't think
No,
so.
do you feel
I
like
don't.
men have an easier escape from
No.
marriage?
I don't think. I
Do you
feel-
think that men find it easier to create that bubble when they're married?
Yes.
See.
Yes, the bubble.
So the women are just there.
The bubble pops after
So
the
the
wedding
women
day.
will just be there.
No, there's
looking
no
at the
popping bubble.
sky.
Excuse
It
me.
does.
Let me tell you why.
When you
Because
start
I
paying bills?
went to a 1-year birthday party. All the women just around their children. What's this? Let's organize. All the boys, they're watching the Arsenal game. Nothing. That's the same picture I would have seen them as bachelors and
Yes.
as married
But
men.
that's
And that's why I
the-
say the bubble
Yes.
can still exist. There's a lot of pressure on men, and I think it is hard on men because you're also expected. Society sees you as your only role is just to provide. That's it. They forget you have feelings. They forget you have emotions,
Yes.
and because you haven't necessarily been raised to express them, it's like you're a man. Come on, you stop. Why are you crying? And then you get into a marriage situation, so it can be hard. I think. So you see men maybe acting
think
out
it's
or
hard
creating
on
the
women,
bubble. because they don't know
We know
how
you
to
feel
deal.
that way.
Yeah.
We just disagree.
I think it's hard on,
We know you feel that way, but we just
I think
disagree.
it's hard on women
No,
because
it is.
no. I
It
think
is.
it's very
No,
hard
but
on women.
women's own problems were
I want to think
different
that
species.
it depends on the kind of relationship you find yourself
A
in.
man can just be like, babe, I'm going on a trip, or I'll come back in a week.
It depends on the wife.
Here's someone.
It depends. Thank you very much. It depends on your
No,
wife.
but let's
It
look at
depends
the
on your wife.
majority.
Yeah.
Majority is
Let's
what
look
she's
at
talking
majority.
about.
now.
Yeah, but
Get
majority.
some money, take care of the kids, I'll be back. Okay, bye.
Yeah, and
That's
you
the
have to
bubble
be
being
with
created.
It's true.
I'd love
It's
that.
true.
I'll work
And
my
the
whole
woman
life.
will be busy taking the kids to school, cooking, making sure everything is stable, and the guy is just working.
Oh,
Trust me, most men who are listening right now will
Please.
wish for their
This-
wives to
this
say go
table we are
bye.
I mean,
shaking.
text me though.
this
Let's just
table
leave
we
that
are
table.
shaking. This table. The
Thanks
other
to
stories,
you.
other
All
stories.
of these men on
we
this
should
table.
get into.
Okay.
Aremu Afolayan has apologized to the president and thanked his brother for denying him. Wow. Kunle did not deny him. Kunle was just saying that a lot of people kept tagging Kunle Afolayan in Aremu's rant. A lot of media organizations moved it as though it was Kunle Afolayan. Even I had said it accidentally in one of our segments to do Kunle, but it's not. It was Aremu. But he did go ham in his report.
Yeah, he
That's
did.
all I've got to say about that. But then it's not the only one. So Kemi Adetiba also had a horrible experience with customs officers at Lagos Airport, just saying they're exasperating, and she could completely relate, and just went off. People, agents of government, do we really? I mean, the show will finish on that topic.
I'm telling you,
to be
because
fair.
I mean, if you see Kemi Adetiba at the airport, you should recognize. You better recognize.
No, people don't
Yeah, but-
recognize
but-
Oprah.
yeah.
What do you mean?
No, no.
Who is
Right.
that?
Oprah.
Oprah goes to places, they're like, who are you?
Kemi is the king of
Yeah,
voice.
remember that one time she was trying to buy a bag as you were Russia? or
Yeah,
something?
someone they're like, who are?
You can't afford that, ma'am.
Yeah,
Sorry.
sorry. Leave the shop. Yeah,
boy.
okay. Let's move on to international news very quickly. Toni Braxton reveals that her fiance Birdman gave her a deadline to pick wedding dates.
I'm
He
shocked.
has
I'm very
vexed.
shocked.
He has vexed. Said we almost had a date. Well, we had 2 dates, but we're doing Braxton family values. Yada yada. So okay, the wedding is a good thing to get all of us sisters together, but I couldn't get all of us together. He was like, come on, set a date. I don't know if somebody gave you a deadline to set your wedding.
Well,
date,
that's
how
I
would
mean,
you
maybe
feel?
they're trying to avoid taxes now.
With taxes.
When you get married,
Yeah,
the thing
yeah,
goes
exactly.
down.
It goes down, right?
That could be
I
it.
mean,
I mean, with the recent crisis he's had with Lil Wayne and the management and things.
man's trying to save.
Yeah.
This is not fair though.
Somebody's
He could
gotta
just
say
really
it.
be in love. Guys, be nice
Okay,
to
then
this
let's
guy.
hurry up and just get it done. Oh, here's my thing. I don't understand why they don't just elope and then do like a ceremony afterwards.
The question is Toni Braxton willing to get married?
Yes.
And they've been dating for 2 years,
Yes,
actually.
I should go on insurance now. Insurance.
Everything going together.
I
Let's
really
see.
love Toni though.
I absolutely,
I want her to be
I
happy.
do. She's awesome. Okay, more messages coming in. Tayo from Yaba says that's how Nigerian musicians have successfully used women in every manner of metaphorical expression, from cassava to fruit to tear rubber, etc.
telling
And the
you.
list goes on. And happy belated birthday to Smooth. Thank you.
Thank
and
you.
shout out to Tanea. She needs a Nigerian name before she goes. We're gonna work on it.
Yes, we will.
We'll work on it. Don't worry. Daniel from
From Lasso.
Lasso.
Yeah, Daniel says, lovely song. For once, I thought I was in China. Oh, interesting. I love her voice, he says.
China.
China.
China? Yeah, I'm just trying to...
Join my WhatsApp group chat, please.
Nice one.
Today I've judged you for this thing I've just done. This thing I've just done. You know what you did. You know what you did, girl. Zook from Yaba says, so Folu, you feel Davido is serving, rolling my big eyeballs. Because David should calm down, always weeping over the flimsiest things on Twitter. That money is not flimsy to weeple. So if he can't find a venue, it is problematic. So I understand why he is upset, because he's got big plans. He wants to make sure his fans are there, and he wants to make this money though. But if people don't give him the opportunity or the venue, then that's problematic.
Yeah.
While JJ from Mushin says,
Except this is how people have turned this into a marriage something.
sorry,
JJ was
Is
one
he-
of the stories.
is your marriage? Sorry, but do keep sending us messages as we come into the last 30 seconds of the show. Blac Chyna, yes, she says stop the bleeping lies, replying Rob Kardashian's child support claims by showing off her Rolls Royce, Ferrari and Bentley truck.
Is she happy?
I don't think so. Even her mother fights her all the time, right? Because Rob was ordered to pay $20,000 a month. He's filed to lower that, saying that he can no longer afford such things. And then obviously shows off all her assets, saying, compared to the kind of money she's pulling in.
I mean, I don't think Rob is happy either.
No.
Rob.
So it's just an unhappy thing.
No, he's not.
I don't even know how
Rob allowed himself to be in
low self-esteem.
Yes, low self-esteem. He was
and
dealing
he
with
doesn't listen to his
issues
family, because for all his family issues, like his sister, I mean, they try to protect their own.
No. I think. Charlie, I don't think it's easy. I don't think it's easy at all, man. Look at all these females surrounding the poor guy.
Yes.
The pressure is crazy.
I think he does feel pressured, which is why I'm saying that regardless of them saying, listen, we don't think this is the best situation for you, because you have felt that pressure from your siblings your whole life and you have felt overshadowed by them, you will resist that.
I mean, change is scary. I do feel like he needs to just disappear for like a year.
Honestly, I thought if Kris Jenner stepped in, the mom, to manage this situation.
Please, man.
She's busy managing how many girls? 6, 7?
Exactly. So
I think she did try early on in Rob's life.
She's a momager.
Yeah.
Like,
But listen, Kris Jenner, write your book. Let me purchase this book and learn 1 or 2 things.
Right.
But that's it. Grapevine is done for this morning. Massive thank you to Tanea.
Thank you.
Please make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, because we're going to be giving out her WhatsApp group chat number up there.
Yes.
So if you want to chat with her and you want to find out a bit more about this awesome artist, please go over there. And as usual, a big thank you to our analysts. Oris, do you have a plug out, which I was trying to get you to do at the beginning, but you didn't, and you just ignored?
Yes, I have a writing workshop coming up on the 24th and 25th. So please call this number 080-790-56897.
There you go. Thank you, Oris. And James Silas, you can, as usual, find as
Yeah, of course.
James Silas, John Zone, peace.
All right, thank you. Oh, we got your Nigerian name, Temi Tokwe.
wow, that is good.
Who did that?
It's in his now. It's
Tanea
in his.
Temi.
Temi Tope, double T money.
Lagos coming up next at the top of the hour. We get to discuss one of the stories we treated earlier inside of Freshly Pressed. As the time for Lagos Talks 981, and the phone line is open 0144-89-981.
And the Grapevine is brought to you by Verve.
Jargon.
Of the smooth
I love it.
entertainment.
Oh, yes. So that number,
WhatsApp
for
number.
those of you guys up there, which we put on one of these.
+233.
How long are you around?
I'm around for a while.
Okay, maybe we can do
3 going a day.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so for you guys up on YouTube, if you want to chat with Tanea, please message her or add this number, +233 205 227966. Okay,
You have a
there you
card?
go.
You have a-
Bye.